Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Great, grand, and glorious Saturday morning to you. I know that you weren't expecting me this morning, but I have some special sauce that I want to share with you. So I said, let me go on over to the GCC. Let me go on over to the global community where we come together and we are together to do great things together. So I want to see you this morning. I want to know where you're coming in from. Let me make sure that I can see you. Okay, nope, can't see you. There you are. Okay. Good morning to you. And where are you coming in from here at the Global Community Connection? Our global living room. I have some special sauce for you today because it's going crazy out there. It's going crazy in the world. And the closer we get to this election, people are just losing their ever loving mind. And I wanted to make sure we at the GCC, good morning, namaste, India, that we at the GCC, that we had our tools and our equipment. Good morning, Sacramento, Grand Rising, Florida, Grand Rising, Jersey, Grand Rising, Queens, and Kalamazoo, Michigan. Ooh, it's cold up there. So I wanted to make sure that we had our tools and our skills because we don't come together every week anymore, but I wanted to make sure that you are ready for these next 3 weeks, and then before you know it, it'll be the holiday season. So come on in to the Global Community Connection, our grand living room. Grand Rising Trinidad, Grand Rising Philly, Grand Rising Baltimore, Grand Rising Connecticut. Come on into the global living room. I've got some special sauce for you while we're getting set up. I want you to go get a pencil and some paper because you're going to write this down. Puerto Rico, Buenos Dias, New Haven, Connecticut. Grand Rising to you. Yes, I've got some special sauce for you this morning. I didn't want to let another day go by. I teach on Sunday. How many of y'all are in the Sunday spiritual study sanctuary? There's still time to join, Brooklyn. Hey, Flatbush, are you out there getting your vegetables this morning? Brooklyn's in the house. Come on. Indianapolis is in the house. Yeah, North Carolina's in the house. Get your pen and your paper because you don't want to miss this special sauce that I'm going to slather on us today. Okay? So make sure you get your special sauce. Toledo, Ohio, South Africa. South Africa, good morning. Good morning to you. South Africa, I want you to get your pen and your paper, and I want you to be ready to share this all throughout Johannesburg and every place in South Africa, okay? Washington, D.C., Miami's in the house. Hate you, Miami. It's warm. Grand Rising, New York. Buenas. Peru is in the house. Houston is in the house. Nola's in the house. Joyce's in the house. Tallahassee, Florida's in the house. And if you've heard the rumor, it's true. I am coming to Baltimore for the Black Wealth Summit next weekend. The Black Wealth Summit, just look it up on Google. He'll tell you where it is, South Carolina. And I'm also coming to Douglasville, I think it is, Georgia next week. Massachusetts, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Get your coffee, get your tea, clutch your pearls, because I've got some special sauce for you this morning. But we got to suit up. We have to suit up. Before we do anything, we got to do our suit up. We got to do our breathing. I didn't bring you a book today. I brought you some information that I want you to write down, okay? So here's we're going to suit up. You getting ready? I'm going to give you the statement. You know what to do. And then you're going to put the statement and complete it in the thread so that we can send some energy out. So the question I have for you this morning is, are you happy? Are you happy? So here's the thread. I'm happy because, okay? I'm happy because, or I'm not happy because. I'm happy because, or I'm not happy because. Come on, put it in the thread. Let's suit up this morning. Grand Rising, Cincinnati. I'm happy because. Are you happy, Cincinnati? Are you happy, Mississippi? Are you happy, the Caribbean? Where in the Caribbean? You can't just tell us the Caribbean. Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, where are you? I'm happy because I'm alive. Will somebody Just give me a hoo on that one. I'm happy because I woke up today. I'm happy because I'm able to live in peace, not pieces. That's a good one. I'm happy because, or I'm not happy because. It doesn't mean that it's a permanent condition. If you're not happy today, you may not be happy about a particular thing. Put it in the thread. Come on, share. Let's go. Because we're going to clean that up. We're going to clean it up. And then I'm going to give you some special sauce. I'm going to tell you some stuff that's going on for me. Deep bow to all my spiritual warriors who are getting ready to complete their 6th week of level 2, and they will be eligible to be initiated as spiritual warriors, and it's a really beautiful ceremony. But my spiritual warriors, all my sanctuarians from the spiritual study sanctuary, do I have any abundance nation out there? Where's my abundance nation? Come on. We're suiting up with this morning with I'm happy because, or I'm not happy because. Come on, put the whole thread in the chat. I'm happy because I am. I got that one went so fast. I missed that one. I'm happy because I'm awakening. Okay. Hey, Abundance Nation. I knew you'd be out there. My spiritual warriors, my Abundance Nation. I don't have no warriors online this morning. They're not up. I'm happy because I finally met. Oh, somebody finally met somebody. Let me see. I'm happy because I finally learned how to be happy with myself. I put my husband, I'm not happy because I'm not going to read that out loud, but I hear you. You're going to fix that today. You're going to fix that today. I'm happy because I have no negative symptoms in my body. Excellent. Beautiful. I'm happy because I'm here in community. Isn't this a beautiful community? Isn't this a beautiful community? Even though we don't meet every week like we used to, the fact that we can come together when we come together and people know each other, people know their city. I'm happy because I'm unhappy because I'm not consistent with my physical goals. Okay, so we're going to fix it. We're going to work on that. Compassion Tribe is here. Come on, Compassion. I love it. Yes, I choose to be happy. I'm happy because I choose to be happy. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm happy because I'm productive. Spiritual warrior, what tribe you in, Mary Stewart? Come on, tell me where you at. I'm not happy because I haven't been able to get over the loss of my dad who passed away from cancer. I'm not happy because, okay, come on, GCC. We're suiting up. I'm happy because I'm not happy because, yeah, I'm happy because I learned to accept the power of letting go. Yeah. And somebody put they lost their dad. I don't know how long ago that is, but give yourself permission to grieve. Give yourself permission to grieve. It's just a natural, course of life. It's not a permanent state, but you've got to go through the process. I'm happy because God is within me. Yes, and all things are possible. I'm happy because my brain shrunk and my business is thriving. Okay, your brain shrunk. I don't know if that's what you really meant to say. I'm happy because I accept all the good. And I hope that some of you are happy because you've been using some of the things that we've learned here at the Global Community Connection. So come on in, come on in. I wanted to surprise you all this morning, but I got some special sauce for you. I've got some special sauce for you. So I want you to make sure that you have a pen, that you have some paper, and because you want to write down what I'm going to share with you today. You know, I usually bring you a book. I didn't bring a book today. I brought a newspaper article, okay? A newspaper article that I found that I wanted to share, that I'm going to share with you. And I know you're going to want to write it down. I'm happy because I'm learning how to say no. I'm happy because I'm 60 pounds lighter. Good. To all of us out there, you know, the holidays will be here before you know it. I want to make sure that we have some skills and tools and information to use as we come together this holiday season. These elections are coming up on us. I said it the last time we were together. I'm going to say it again. Please vote. Please vote. Whatever it takes, get out and vote. Please vote. It's so very important. So very important. If you understood what is really going on in the universe and the change that's taking place and the people who are holding on to power and grabbing power. But that's okay, because here at the Global Community Connection, we got skills and tools and information, and we're going to know what to do. All right? I'm happy because I'm putting me first. I'm happy because I am meeting with a new man. Oh, you're going to like today's message if you're meeting Switzerland. Good morning. Yes, good morning, Switzerland. I'm happy because my AC1 is normal again. No more diabetes. Yay! So that means you've been eating, you've been walking, you've been resting. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay. Come on. I'm going to give you 3 more seconds. I'm happy because I have the right to vote. Yes. How about that? How about you have the right? How about you use the right? I'm happy because our father is healing from severe psoriasis. Good. Yes. Why are you happy today? Just a little bit of happiness. You know, one of my favorite artists is Frankie Beverly and Mays. And he says, love. No, that's Al Green that says love and happiness. No, which oh no, Frankie sings joy. Listen, the brain just froze up. Okay, love and happiness. Love will make you do right. That's Al Green. I thought it was Frankie Beverly. Frankie Beverly sings joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. Yeah? Okay. Either one. Are you happy this morning? You got sunshine or you got pain? All right. Good, 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 good. I'm happy because my sons are walking. Okay. I'm happy because I got up today and felt less unhappiness. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. We're going to breathe and then we're going to bless. Who are we going to bless today? Let's bless all of the candidates who are running in these elections. And as we think about them, think about who can really serve and support your needs. Serve and support your needs, okay? All right. Good, good, good. Come on, let's take a breath. Come on. You know, you got to stop typing for a minute and come in together. We have to connect. We have to connect. We got Switzerland here and Canada here and Trinidad and all of the states are here. So we want to stop. We want to come together and breathe. Come on, let's breathe. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. Settle your shoulders. Settle your back. Rest your fingers. Come on, take an inhale and the exhale. Once again, take an inhale and the exhale. And just settle in. Just settle in. Allow your eyelids to close. Allow your body to settle. Yeah. What if we do some releasing work today? How about that? Would that be good? Particularly if anybody has any unhappiness. Now, for those of you who've been with us a long time, you know the releasing breath is where we inhale, we move our head over to our left shoulder. I know on the screen it looks like you're right, so I'll do it that way. And we inhale as we move to the left shoulder, and then we exhale, moving all the way to the right, and we come back. Yeah, so we inhale, moving to the left, exhale, moving to the right. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And I'll do the speaking, you do the breathing. Let's do it once. Come on, inhale and exhale. Back to center. Now shake your hands out and be relaxed, be relaxed, be relaxed. And let's inhale. Inhale, I am releasing unhappiness. Exhale, I'm releasing it now, unhappiness now. Back to center. Let's do that again. Inhale, I'm releasing unhappiness. Exhale, I'm releasing unhappiness now. Back to center. Inhale, I'm releasing stress and anxiety. Exhale, I'm releasing stress and anxiety now. Back to center. I'm talking, you're breathing, okay? Really get into it because you're cutting across the meridians in your body and you can release that energy with just a breath. Who knew? Okay, let's release some more stuff, okay? Inhale, I'm releasing fear. Exhale, I'm releasing fear now. Back to center, right? Okay, inhale. I'm releasing stress. Exhale, I'm releasing stress now. Back to center. Here's one for you. Inhale, I'm releasing, come back to center. That thought just went right out my brain. Okay, how about this? What are some things we need to release? Oh, I know, I got it. Ready? Inhale, I'm releasing sadness. Exhale, I'm releasing sadness now. Back to center. Let's do that one again. Inhale, I'm releasing sadness. Even if you don't feel it, it may still be in there. Exhale, I'm releasing sadness now. Back to center. How about this? Inhale, I'm releasing other people's judgments of me. Exhale, I'm releasing other people's judgments now. Back to center. Let's do that one again. Inhale, I'm releasing other people's judgments of me. Exhale, I'm releasing other people's judgments now. Back to center. Here's another one. Breathing in. Come on, breathe. Relax the shoulders. I'm releasing self-judgment. Didn't do it right, didn't do it enough. Exhale, I'm releasing self-judgment now. Back to center. Inhale, I'm releasing control. Exhale, I'm releasing control now. Back to center. Oh, somebody said negative thinking. Okay, thank you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start here. Ready? Inhale. I'm releasing hurt and woundedness. Hold it. I want you to hold it and gather it up. Now, I'm releasing hurt and woundedness now. Back to center. Let's do its cousin. Inhale. I'm releasing brokenness. Exhale. I'm releasing brokenness now. Back to center. Inhale. I'm releasing insecurity. Exhale. I'm releasing insecurity now. Back to center. Inhale. Okay, we can do resentment. I don't think we're going to do Satan. He don't have no place here. Inhale. Inhale. I'm releasing doubt. Exhale. Come on, across the body. I'm releasing doubt now. Ooh, that was a good one. Back to center. Let's do that one again, okay? Inhale. I'm releasing doubt. Nice exhale, all the breath out. I'm releasing doubt now. Back to center. Good. Oh, this is a good one. Let's do this one. We're going to do this one. We're going to do unforgiveness, limiting beliefs, and lack. Let's do that, okay? Inhale. I'm releasing unforgiveness. Exhale. I'm releasing unforgiveness now. Back to center. Inhale. Let's do that again. I'm releasing unforgiveness. Exhale. I'm releasing unforgiveness now. Back to center. And in honor of the Black Wealth Summit, let's release lack and limitation, okay? Inhale. I'm releasing belief in lack and limitation. Exhale. I'm releasing belief in lack and limitation now. Back to center. Take a breath with me. And if you want to put it in the chat, breathe it in, type it, and then let it go. Breathe it in, type it, and let it go. Now let's put some good stuff in, because the universe abhors a void. So wherever there's a void, the universe will fill it with something. So let's put in some things that we want. And to do that, we go from right to left and back to center. Oh, you're right. You're right. So we go from right to left and back to center. And what we're going to say is I'm choosing, because choice is our power. Okay. If you're releasing, you go from left to right. If you're Putting in, you go from right to left. Now, here's a little special sauce. Here's a little special sauce. You know, I always got some special sauce. I want you to take your 3 fingers and right here in the center of your chest, right above the boobs, right in the center on the thymus. As we're speaking, I want you to tap there because what that does is it sends a message to your central nervous system. That's what it does. It sends a message to your central nervous system. You're tapping right here. Don't bang. Okay. Gentle tap with your fingertips. And you know, all the nerves in your body are in your hands. So we're using these 3 fingers. We're tapping in the center of our chest and we're going to put in. So that means we're going over to the right and then over to the left and back to center. Okay. Let's take it. Inhale. I am choosing joy. You're tapping. Over to the left, I am choosing joy now. Back to center. Inhale. I am choosing peace. Tapping. Exhale. I am choosing peace now. Back to center. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale. I am choosing happiness. Exhale. I am choosing happiness now. Back to center. Inhale. I am choosing fulfillment. Exhale. I'm choosing fulfillment now. Back to center. Ooh, I heard one. I just heard one. Inhale. I am choosing clarity. Exhale. I am choosing clarity now. Back to center. Let's do this one. Inhale. I am choosing love. Exhale. I am choosing love now. Back to center. Inhale. I am choosing kindness. Exhale. I am choosing kindness now. Back to center. How's that? Yeah. Come on, rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Rub them together. Come on, you know how we do here at the Global Community Connection. We have to take care of ourselves and then we take care of other people. Did that feel good? That feel good. That last one, yeah. And let whatever we're going through, let whatever we're learning, whatever we are healing, let it be gentle. Because sometimes I think we like rough sex. We like rough sex, rough healing, rough learning. No, 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 no. Let it be gentle. Okay, let it be gentle. Now, your hands are rubbing together. Now I want you to wash your face. Wash your face with your hands, with your energy, with your power, and then cover your ears and breathe. Yeah. Does that feel good? Yeah. Let's do that again. Come on. This time we're going straight for the ears. Come on. Rub your hands, gathering up all of your chi, all of your life force, all of your energy. Why do we do the ears? Because every nerve center in your body is also in your ears. It's connected to your sight, to your vision, to your stomach, everything. It's in your ears. Ready? Rub, 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 rub. Now cover your ears. Yeah. Does that feel good or what? Good. Now let's rub one more time. This morning, we're going to send out good light, good energy to all of the candidates for election in our community, regardless of party. Let's just send out light and love to them so they can be nice to each other. Forget, whether they win or lose. They're just getting vicious. They take out their claws and scratching each other in the eye, talking about one. We don't need that. Okay, we don't need that. So together, we just send out light and love to all political candidates, regardless of party. Send them out to the ones in your city, in your state. Yeah. And if there's some national ones that you want to send light to, I dare not mention any names because then all the opponents are going to start threatening my life again. And I don't want that energy in my sphere. So I know who they are. I just send it out. I send it out to you. I send it out to you. Light and love, kindness, gentleness, clarity. You cannot represent the people if you can't be nice to each other. I don't care who you are. I don't want you representing me when you show me your mean side, your vicious side, your dishonest side, your power hungry side. I don't want that as a representative. So I'm sending light out to all of you. so that your minds will be clear and your whatever. Okay. Oh, that was good. Good, 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 good. Yeah. So I have some special sauce for you today. I hope you got a pencil and some paper because you are going to like this. Okay. So, I'm working with let me see something here. Let me make sure I can do this. Okay. What happened? Wait, wait a minute. Oh no. Did I pick up the wrong one? I surely did. Let me see something. Let me see something. Y'all hang in there with me. Just hang in there with me. Okay, so I think it's here. Is it here? Can you see all of this? I know you can. That's all right. I ain't got nothing. I don't have no porn on my on my computer. Oh, you know what happened? I did this thing upstairs and it didn't transfer downstairs. Is that what happened? Let me see. Hold on. Hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. Oh, I was so proud of myself. But you'll know, oh Lord, you'll know how I am with the technology. Let me see if it's in here. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. Okay. Nope, it didn't come downstairs. And I don't want to run upstairs and go get it. So I'm going to try this. Let me try this one. Let me see if that'll work. Yes, this was it. Okay. So I'm going to, y'all hang in there with me. I'm so sorry. Let me see if it'll do it. File, save as. Oh, now it won't do it. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I don't need to do it. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, now let me see if I can find you. Can you all see me? Okay. Can you all see me? Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Let me take this out and let me go here. Oh, Lord. I was so proud of myself that I had done all of this thing. Okay, now it's doing something completely crazy. Okay, let's see. Well, let me just say, I was reading the paper. It's in here. I can't make it come up. It won't come up. It's right here. I don't know if y'all can see this. So, okay, now they're calling me to tell me how to do it, but the phone is in the other room. Okay, what are you? Who are you? Okay. All right. Y'all have to believe me. All right. You're just going to have to believe me. So anyway, I was reading in the paper. I was reading this thing online. Let me see if I can get it here. Slides. Let me see if this is it. Is that it? That's the one that's there. Okay, anyway, I was reading, let me come back to you. I was reading the newspaper and reading online, and I saw this thing, and I put it in the slide for you, but I don't know. Let me see if I do this. Can you see it? See, it's here. Okay, maybe I'm doing the right thing. Let me see. Let me go. Let me try this. Forgive me, y'all. I want you to see this. That's why I wanted you to have pencil. Okay, all right. It is. I got the right one. Okay. So listen, I was reading in the online, and I saw this thing, and I said, "Oh my God, get out of here! There's a bug." All right, your imagination is a power that we all have that I think we underutilize. So you know how I am with a word. So I went and looked the word up. All right. Imagination. It is a faculty or the action of forming new ideas or images and concepts of external images. You know how you can sit around and just think about things, but so very often we don't do it because we were told as children, stop daydreaming. Do you remember that? Stop daydreaming. Your imagination, it's the ability of the mind to be creative and resourceful. Imagination, it's the part of the mind that images like a camera. So, how many of you got hundreds and hundreds of pictures in your phone, but do not use your mind to create pictures? Come on, somebody. Imagination is the power. Let me go here. I want you to see it. The power to reconstruct or recombine the materials furnished by direct apprehension. That means you can reconstruct what you see. You can recombine the pieces of your experience. The imagination, it is the complex faculty used that they call the plastic or creative power. Your imagination, do you know your imagination is free? Your imagination is free. You don't need anything to use your imagination. But so many of us were talked out of it. We're talked out of our vision. We're talked out of our thinking. Okay, wait a minute. This ain't even the good part. This ain't even the good part. Get your pencil. Get your pencil. All right, let me show you this. So I was reading more, looking up more. The power to recombine the materials, listen, furnished by experience or memory for the accomplishment of an elevated purpose. Listen, take that down. The power of your mind to recombine materials furnished by experience. So some of the experiences that you've had that you call bad or traumatic, you can recombine them with the energy of your mind to accomplish an elevated purpose. Oh, stop it, somebody. Is that not delicious? Imagination, the power of conceiving and expressing an ideal. An ideal is what matters to you. Imagination, a mental image formed by the action of the mind. And so busy, we're so busy. And I was at a restaurant last night. I took a girlfriend of mine, one of my mentees. I took her to dinner at a lovely little restaurant in downtown DC. And they had the videos on the screen. I'd never heard of Glorilla. I didn't know who that was. She was singing with Cardi B. So you know I'm totally out of my element. They got Glorilla on the screen and Cardi B. But the thing was, they were singing and they were dancing and a lot of twerking and behind slapping. And I said, you know, when I was growing up, nobody interpreted my music for me. I had to use my imagination when I was listening to the Temptations or the Supremes. Stop in the name of love. But see, when they do these videos, they are interpreting the music for you, and you don't get to use your imagination. You don't get to use your imagination. And when you don't use your imagination, it's like a muscle, it gets flabby. Okay. So, anyway, that's imagination, a mental image formed by the mind. Imagination is also a conception. You know, to concept is to conceive, to give birth to. And an imagination is a notion, okay? So that's what I found in the dictionary. But this is what I wanted to show you. In the Times of San Diego, this is a paper, this is a newspaper. Here was the headline. Your imagination is the greatest laboratory ever created. This was in the newspaper, okay? I'm telling you, I cut it out just like it was. And here's what they said in the article. If I told you that you have access to a lab or workshop where every single one of the greatest inventions were conceived, remember, imagination is a conception, would you use it? Would you use a lab, a place, a workspace where every single one of the greatest inventions in the world was conceived? There is something about this lab where genius takes place, where things like the internal combustion engine were designed, where genetic engineering was conceived, where nanotechnology, I don't even know what that is, was pesticides, transistor, nuclear power, electricity, and antibiotics were all imagined and brought to life. Do you know that you have access to that lab? Access to that lab. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. This ain't even the good part. Okay. This is not the good part yet. If that were the case, would you use this lab? Would you want to gain access to it? This is in the newspaper, people. I didn't make this up. I'm not asking you these questions. This was in the San Diego Times. It said, how much would it be worth it to you to work in it whenever you desired? The lab where cancer treatments, the cure for AIDS, vaccinations, the COVID vaccination was created in this lab. And they're asking you, would you want to gain access to it? This is what it said. Your imagination is literally this lab which I have described. Did you see that? Your mind is a laboratory of creation. Your mind is a laboratory of creation. And we don't use it. We're so busy, captured by what we can see, taste, hear, and control. And this week, as I was listening to the news, or when the news would come on, and the things they were saying, and I kept saying to myself, I don't see it like that. Well, I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that. Why? Because I'm using the imaging power of my mind to see what it is I desire. You have to do that in this time that we're going into. I'm not done. I got some more sauce for you. But I just wanted to have this little piece with you. Yes, today is 10/22/22. Do you know what that breaks down to? It breaks down to a 9, which is completion. So we want to stop allowing people to interpret our music, okay? We want to stop allowing people to interpret our thoughts. That's what they're pouring in. Oh, it's going to be so horrible. Oh, this one's going to win. That one's going to. I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. Now, I don't know who's going to win, but whoever wins, it's going to be okay for me because I'm going to see it as okay. All right? I'm going to see it as okay. Your imagination. If we took as much time each day to sit down and imagine our life as we take on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and we took just half of the time we spend surfing the internet to sit down and surf our mind for an idea, do you know what our life could be? But that's not the good part. That's not the good part. Let me show you the good part, okay? I want to show you the good part. Here's the good part. Here's the good part. Ready? You got your pencil? It has been said that man can create anything he imagines. Through the use of the imagination, man, that's human, has harnessed the use of the sky to create planes and rockets that fly at supersonic speeds, or submarines to plunge to the depth of the sea, or the genetic sequencing to unravel your DNA to lay out the blueprint, which is you. Man has conquered much with the use of his imagination. Here's my question. What have you conquered this week with the use of your imagination? What have you conquered by just seeing it the way you want to see it and speaking life into it and bringing it into your body? What have you conquered this week by the use of your own mind? Instead of telling the story that hurt you, disappointed you, traumatized you, recreate that material for an elevated purpose. Can you hear me? Come on, somebody. Y'all ain't paying attention. Uh-huh. It says, this was in the paper, imagination. Ask for $1 million idea and expect it will come to you. Wait a minute. Let me just come back here for a minute. You don't get what you ask for in life. You get what you expect. And you expect what you dwell on all the time. So if you're using your imagination, your mind power to dwell on what's wrong, what's broken, what happened, what didn't happen, that's what you're going to get because that's what you expect. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. Get your pencil and your paper, okay? Do you know there are 176 words contained in the one word imagination? You can make 176 words out of the one word imagination. And the one I want us to start with is I am. You see the I, you see the A, you see the M, I am. It's the first three words, I am, because that is your creative power. Whatever you put in your mind and stick your I am to it. I am is the essence of the Elohim, the creative source of the universe. Elohim is in I am. I am is your divinity. It's your soul. It's your connection to the great mind, the divine mind, the one spirit of life. And it's in imagination. So when you are using your imagination, you are standing in your divinity. Ow! Come on, somebody. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Write that down. I'm not through with you yet. I am in imagination. Okay, wait a minute. What about giant? What about giant? That you can get the word giant out of imagination. Giant. Do you see it? It's in there. So the energy of the word itself, the energy of the imagination contains everything that you need, everything that you want. Giant. Wait a minute. So how about this one? What about I am giant? Get that right out of your imagination. Can you imagine yourself as a giant? I mean, a huge, strong, powerful being and soul, creating what it is you need, want, and desire simply by thinking about it. Wait a minute, that's not all. In there is nation. Nation. I am a nation unto myself. I am a conglomeration of history and experience and truth and wisdom. I am nation. It's right there in the word. Do you see it? Imagination. You know, we move so fast. We move so fast that we often don't pay attention to the things that's right in front of us. What about Adam? Everything born, everything that exists, from your sofa to your eyeball, began with an atom. Atom. There are atoms in the imagination. There are atoms of creation in your imagination. Oh, how about that? Did you know that? There are atoms of creation in your imagination. And since I am a giant, I can use those atoms to create what I want. What about this? Anoint. Anoint. There is an anointing in your imagination, people. Anointing is a blessing. In imagination, there is anoint right in your imagination. Can you imagine? There's a blessing in your imagination. Wait a minute, I'm not through with you yet. What about on it? On it. I am on my anointing. I am on the creative energy of my giantness. I am on it. How about that? What about this? Got. That's an imagination. G-O-T. Can you see it? G-O-T. How about this? Got. So in your imagination, you've got some power. How about this? I've got it. All of that right in imagination. I got it in imagination. These are words. These are just words that are contained in the power of your imagination. Is that delicious? Is this special sauce running down your chin? How about that? All right. What about this? Aiming, naming. Use your imagination to aim at and name what it is you desire. Both of those words are in imagination. I'm telling you, imagination is powerful. Aiming at what I desire. Using the atoms of my I amness to aim and to name what it is I desire. Okay? All of these words are in the word imagination. I'm not adding anything. I'm just pulling them out. Ignition. You can't go nowhere without your car being ignited. The ignition is the starting point. In imagination is the ignition for your I amness. Oh, wait a minute. I need to look you in your face. In your imagination is the ignition, the atoms of the nation and the giant that you are. Are you on it? Are you on it? Okay. I'm telling you, don't believe me. Write the word out and see if you can find the 176 words contained in the word imagination. What about this? Animation, which is a cartoon, which is what Walt Disney used to build an empire. He used the animation, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is an animation, okay? And all of that, it's contained in this word. I didn't add nothing. I didn't take nothing out. There are the two eyes. There's the A, animation. And in your mind, you can create an animation of yourself, okay? Here, these words are in imagination: gain, main, and maintain. Okay? Gain, main, and maintain. You can gain from your I amness, from the anointing that's on your mind. Your imagination is the anointing on your mind, and it's the main thing that keeps you going or keeps you stuck. What you imagine, what you see, how you use your mind. And you can use your mind to maintain the anointing, to maintain your life. Is that good or what? What about mating? You want a partner? Get in your imagination. Use your imagination to see the relationship. Stop worrying about what the other one was and create what it is that you desire, using the atoms of your mind to see it. What about toning? That's what we did this morning. We did some toning, and we did some, you can use your mind to tame. You can tame those negative thoughts. You can tame those bad experiences. You can tame them. And just as there's all this good stuff in imagination, there's also the stuff you don't want. Moaning. That's an imagination. And how many of us use our imagination to moan and do moaning about what isn't happening, what I don't have, what they did, what they said? Moaning and omit. We use our imagination to omit things. We use our imagination to omit things by talking about what we can't do, what they won't let us do, what we don't have, what's not going to happen. That's how we use our imagination. We don't want to use it like that. We don't want to use our imagination like that, right? We want to use it in the power that it is, in the power that it is, okay? What about this? The Magi. For all my little church girls and boys, the Magi, or the Magi, however you say it. You know the Magi? The Magi were the three wise men. They were called noble pilgrims from the East. The East is the direction of enlightenment. The noble pilgrims from the East who followed the miraculous guiding star to Bethlehem, where they paid homage to the infant Jesus. The Magi. It's in your imagination. You have three wise men, three wise faculties in your imagination that will follow the star of your heart. Yes, in your imagination. I'm telling you, every single one of these words come out of imagination. I didn't add nothing. I didn't put no ings, no eds, no ers. Okay. 176 words in imagination. And that laboratory called the imagination is right between your ears. How are you using it? How are you using your imagination? And your three faculties that are there are the imaging, both your seeing and your imaging. Your seeing and your imaging, and the creative power. Those are the three wise men in your mind. Is this not delicious or what? So here's the question. Here is the question. Your imagination is a powerful, anointed laboratory, and you can use it to conceive and to create the life you desire, your imagination. Oh my God. Is it still good to you? As we head into these really chaotic times, I want you to use your imagination. This, like I said, half of the time that you spend skimming and surfing on social media, I don't have no issue with social media. If it wasn't for social media, I couldn't be here with you right now. But use some of that time to start imagining. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is how you do it. You write down what it is you want and don't edit yourself. Write down the what, don't worry about the how. If you have the what, the universe will give you the how. Write down what it is that you want and write it in technicolor, write it in detail. If it's a house, if it's a car, if it's a partner, whatever it is, write it down in detail and then put your pencil down, close your eyes, and begin to imagine it. And some people don't have the power to be able to see it. So if you don't speak it, speak it. You see, because like for example, and I'm saying this to you because I know how important it is to keep your ideas incubating in the womb of your mind. But I'm going to share this with you because I've been working on this for a long time. I I I want a house on the water. I have a house on the water. You see, I said I have it, right? I'm using my imagination. And my kitchen is big and it's white. And there's a window in the kitchen, a bay window in the kitchen that overlooks the water. And the sun comes in this window and the moon comes in this window. And right on the other side of my kitchen, there's a large family room that has like a glass door. And it don't have a lot of furniture, but it has nice, comfortable furniture. And then there's a stairway that goes upstairs. That's where the bedrooms are. It has 4 bedrooms, one for me, one for the guests, and my office and my quilting room. Yeah. And I have down in the lower level, no, it can't be a lower level because I'm on the water. There's another room or corner or somewhere. I have my exercise equipment. So I'm seeing this. I'm seeing it in my mind. If you can't see it, speak it. Write it down, speak it. And then write it. Once you write it down, go to the thing every day and read it at least 3 times a day. There's a little book called This Is It. And in This Is It, it says, write it out in living color, every detail that you can think of, and never think that it's too much. Never think that it's too much. Write it down and then read it at least 3 times a day, because what that does is it ignites the imagination. It ignites the atoms in your mind, the creative atoms in the nation that you are. Oh, it was just, I just had to come and tell you this today. I hope you are as excited as I am. I hope you are as excited as I am, because as we head into these difficult times, into these holiday times, you got to use your imagination to take care of yourself. Use your mind to take care of yourself. And we can talk about vision board and writing a vision, but those visions are other people's pictures of what you want. How about you create your own picture so that the imprint of it is in the atoms of your being? I don't have no problem with vision boards. They're really lovely. But I'm telling you, we get so hooked on the outside. Create the picture in you so that every part of the picture on your board, every part of the picture on the vision board in your mind is filled with the atoms of your being. Okay. And then if you want to go do it, I'm not talking about vision and visioning. That's wonderful. And you can do that. I'm talking about an anointed, God-given gift, your imagination. How about that? Okay, was that good? Was that good to you? Is it still good to you? I sure am glad I know a lot of spiritual stuff, because I can't sing worth a damn. If I had to earn my living singing, I'd be hungry. I'd have to come ask you all to feed me. All right, let me tell you what's up for me, what's coming up for me. People have been asking, they've been hearing. So next Friday online, my BFF, my good girlfriend, Reverend Shahira Stevens, her ministry, Transforming Love Community, is celebrating their 25th anniversary. I've been with her since the beginning. This was in her imagination. She birthed this thing, and we've been carrying it. So she and I are having a public, intimate conversation about our friendship, about our sisterhood, and about our love. www.transforminglovecommunity.com. It's their 25th anniversary. So there is a cost to come in, but we're going to talk about some things that we've never talked about. Never talked about. And Shahira doesn't taunt me as her friend, and I don't hold her up, but we just, this is my sister. This is my backbone. This is my right hand. This is my prayer warrior. This is my prayer partner. So next Friday, the 28th of October, via Zoom, if you want to overhear, if you want to hear Shahira and I loving on each other and hearing our story, because she's been with me. She's been with me through Jamia's illness, through my many evictions, my divorce, through Jamia's death, through my rise. When Shahira called me, we didn't even have cell phones. When I met Shahira, we didn't have cell phones. And we used to talk on the regular line, and the phone bill was just ridiculous because she's in Detroit. And I was in Philadelphia at the time. And we used to talk on the phone. We didn't do email and those kind of things back then. That's how long we've been friends. So we want to talk about those things. I've been with her through the death of her husband and I married her and her husband, Bobby. Okay, so that's next Friday. That's via Zoom. You don't have to go anywhere to do that. So I'm doing that. I want to talk to you also and encourage you to take a look at Divine Like Salt Soak, which is a masterpiece product. Because I've said before, as part of the radical self-care, I really want us to get back in the tub. I really want us to get back in the tub. Imagine that you take a Divine Light salt soak and sit in the tub for 20 minutes, imagining the rest of your life. Imagining your life, imagining your relationship, imagining healing, imagining your children going right or going straight. Just, you can do it in the shower, but the tub is so wonderful and beautiful. And this Divine Light salt soap is made from Dead Sea salt, Epsom salt. There are herbs in there and essential oils. And when it's dissolved in your tub, it releases magnesium. And magnesium is so helpful in the skin. It detoxifies the skin. It releases stress. Epsom salt is magnesium. So anyway, take a look at it. Masterpiece, www.masterpiecebodytherapy.com if you're up for a bath. Now, if you have hypertension, please don't use a lot of this. You only use half of the recommended, because the hot water can do things with your hypertension, give you heart palpitations. Okay. So if you are, just make your water nice and tepid and only use half a scoop. Don't use the recommended 2 scoops, because I don't want the magnesium to take your pressure down too low. And there's a caution on the label. All right. Also, if you're pregnant, be mindful, because I know we like to have a nice warm or hot bath, but you put that magnesium in that hot water, it may be too much. Okay. So just take a look, no pressure. And also, I always talk about native botanicals, so you can get your sage and cedar spray to clean your house. We're coming up on the end of the year. I want us covered and protected. Okay. If you haven't thought about it, I want to encourage you. If you can't join the Spiritual Study Sanctuary right now, for whatever reason, money, time, whatever, from last session, there's a book called God Works Through You. And you can go back and get the recordings. You can go back and get thank you, Gay. Thank you, my secretary. You can go back and get the recordings. This is one of the books that we studied together in the Spiritual Study Sanctuary. And it's just powerful. You can get the book and then go back and I walk you through the book. I think it's 4 or 5 lessons, and you can get them at Iyanla.com. Or if you want to sign up for a Spiritual Study Sanctuary that we are doing this session, which is How to Love the Bible, a metaphysical interpretation. We meet every Sunday at 10:30. We begin at 10 with a musical meditation. You can still sign up. We're only 3 lessons in. And so you can get the recordings for the classes you miss, but each class is standalone, meaning if you come to one class, you will still have everything you need to follow along. So, because we're not that deep in. So, the Spiritual Study Sanctuary live every Sunday. We meet monthly. It's a monthly subscription. Or if you don't want to do the sanctuary at this time, take a look at God Works Through You. I think it's 4 or 5 recordings. It's not that expensive. I don't remember how much it is. I'm not on the money team. They don't tell me that, so I don't really know. But I just, let me tell you what my intention is. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm trying to get you prepared. I'm trying to get you prepared. I want us to be prepared for what's coming down, because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy what we're facing. We need to be protected by Jesus, not sage. That is new age. Well, why are you on here, Kareem Taylor? Who's the sage you're talking about? Jesus don't need you to protect him. Jesus don't need you to take up for him. And I talk a lot about Jesus because I know who Jesus is. But I'm just not willing to have you come and put that in there to discourage people, because that's what you believe. Be kind. Be kind. You don't know what we need. Say, I need to be protected by a Jesus, not a sage. That is new age. And for your ignorance, nothing is new. God created the heaven and the earth, and on the 7th day, he rested and said, it is good. There is nothing new. And that's why you all need to come to the Spiritual Study Sanctuary, because you do things like that. Don't speak for me. We need. You don't know what I need. What I need right now is a good, I won't talk about it. God works through you. You ain't even read the book. You don't know what it says. You don't even know what it says. Okay. We have to stop that. That's exactly what the political candidates do. Instead of talking about the issues and talking about the people's needs, they come in and negate each other. You could be in 5,000 other places. Why are you over here negating what I'm saying? Go somewhere with yourself. And I still love you. And you're still welcome. You understand? We welcome everybody. But we're not going to, you know what? For my New Year's resolution for 2022, I'm not tolerating. I am just not tolerating or accommodating ignorance on any level. Just not. I need to be protected by Jesus, because that is your reality. I know that Jesus protects me, so I don't need it. How about that? Anyway, let me go back to my slides. God works through you. 5 lessons. You can get it at Iyanla.com. Have y'all seen the word for the day on TikTok? I didn't know about TikTok. I didn't know about TikTok. And so now I do a word of the day, a word of the day, a word for the day. So there are quite a few of them up there. One of them y'all are going to love. Well, you might love all of them. So if you didn't know, go over to TikTok and see the word of the day. Okay. All righty. I hope you enjoyed this special sauce today. I hope you enjoyed this special sauce today. Get your pencil, get your pen, and break down imagination. Remember, I am a giant nation. Me, I am a giant nation. Within me, there's a giant nation. Okay, so I want you to do that. If you want to take a class, you can still join us for the Spiritual Study Sanctuary, or you can do one of the books that we did last season. I will be in Douglasville, Georgia this weekend. I don't know where. I'll be at the Black Wealth Summit in Baltimore on Friday. I do know that it's in Baltimore. I don't know where, but it is in Baltimore. But you can look up Black Wealth Summit. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. I'm really mindful and care-filled about the energy that's on the planet right now. And I want us to take care of ourselves, okay? So tell me something you know now that you didn't know when we started. Put it in the chat for me. Tell me something you know now. I want to make sure that something we engaged today has landed in your body. Tell me something. Tell me something. Yeah. Good, good, good. Yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome for today. You crack me up. I know. Imagination. Yeah, you didn't know there were 176 words. Imagination. Oh, that's so powerful. Okay, you're welcome, South Africa. I asked Jesus to meet you. What? Let me go see this. These people are getting on my nerves. I asked Jesus to go. I believe I will again. I was peddling value, the valley, knew your name. Oh, you love me. Okay. Oh, Nicole, you can meet me. There are a million places. Where are you, Nicole? Where are you, Nicole? Nicole wants to meet me. I'm everywhere. People freak out in the street when they see me in the Walmart. I do love Walmart. I'm sorry. I really do. Okay. Imagination of my destiny, healthy and blessed. Good. Divine guidance, Las Vegas. Imagination, the word. Yeah. How powerful it is. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So take your time. Spend some time today using your imagination. Get you some bath soap. There's also honey in the Divine Light bath soap. Honey and coconut milk is really good for your skin and it smells amazing. Okay. All right. And I don't know when I'm coming back to see you, but I'll just pop in on a Saturday morning so we can spend some time together. If nobody's told you they love you today, let me say, I absolutely love you today. And I thank you for giving me this time out of your day. Bye.